What's going on, Card Pack? Happy 4th of July. I hope you're got some good plans for today. You know, you deserve it. I think we all do. But today we're going to look at the top 10 hottest selling football cards over the last week. So these are the 10 individual football cards that had the most sales over the last week. And we're getting closer and closer to football season. So I think it's time. I think it's kind of getting down to the wire of, you know, if you haven't been buying football cards and you actually want to make some profit, you probably should be buying some. So before we dive in, well, actually, this list is pretty interesting. There's a lot of the usual suspects, but there's some surprisers on there too. So stick around. A couple reminders, the audio from the podcast, link in description to check out the podcast. As we go through these cards, I'll do buy, sell, hold. If you want to get emailed the buys before I publish the video, join the Card Pack newsletter. It is free, link in description. But if you want to get my top sports card pick of the day, I do all the data, the research, the digging, and I just present it to you. If you want that to happen, join the Sports Card Society, SportsCardSociety.com. There's a membership area. You log in. There's a new video put up almost every day. Videos are short. They're only a few minutes long. I show the card, the data, research, reasoning as to why I'm buying it and what I plan on doing with it. Am I selling it in a month? Am I selling it at the beginning of the season? Am I holding it long term? What am I doing? A recent example is this Simone Biles here. We were getting it for under $20 in March and April. And now she's going for, around $90. And I actually expect that to go up some as we get closer to the Olympics. So check it out, SportsCardSociety.com. All right, number 10 on the list is Troy Aikman. 1989 tops traded base, not that there's any other version, pop count of 3,023. So if you're newer to this, pop count means this card in this grade. That's how many of them currently exist. It has 8 sales on the week. So not a real massive sales volume. Usually we like to see 1% or more to show some heavier sales volume, which is a good indicator of demand. This is well under 1%. Hell, this isn't even 0.5%, not even close. But nonetheless, that can be a good buying opportunity. Let's pull up this chart real quick. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and for the love of all that is holy, if you appreciate freedom, hit that like button. Really, supports the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So Troy Aikman, 1989 tops traded. This card started the week at 127, ended the week at 140. So doing about the same. Let's pull back 180 days. This card hit a high of 626, but if we want to cut that one out, this card got to 500 plus. Plenty of sales at 500 plus, a lot of sales at 400 plus. And you're telling me right now, Troy Aikman, who I'm not the biggest fan of, but that's irrelevant. My investing is agnostic, non-emotional, best it can be. And this has come all the way down here to like 130, 150, and he's an all-timer. He's got, 2, maybe 3 rings? He doesn't have many rookie cards. There's just not much to go around. Let's pull it up on eBay. I feel like I'm going to buy on this because we got the football season coming. And regardless, his prices seem to be at the bottom, and he's a legend. He's an he's a legend. I don't know if I'd call him an all-time. He is a Hall of Famer, all that stuff. So he is an all-time, but he's not, I would never say, the best quarterback of all time. He wouldn't be in that discussion for me, but he is one of the best to do it. 140, yeah, I'm in. Anything under 150 on this card, I'd be in, because when we look at the chart, this card was, here it was going for 350, 400, a lot of 400 plus sales, a lot of 300 plus sales. Before the run-up happened, this card was going for around $100, it looks like. And I just don't see this card getting back down to $100. This seems like definitely the bottom to me. Plus, we look at this chart. Let's pull back over 30 days. You can see it's just kind of, it's ticked down just a little. But I would say it's at its bottom. Like, there just isn't much lower to go. You don't need to get it. Oh, I just need to get it at the lowest. Not, no one ever gets $1 lower. Like, that's crazy. There is zero doubt in my mind that this card is going to eventually go for a hell of a lot more than this. Like, at least double. That's extremely conservative to me. And I think that's coming up with the football season. So I'm a buy on this card. I'll put a link in the description to this card. I'd try to get it for under 150. It seems like a no-brainer to me, honestly. Let's see here. Let's go to the next one, number 9 on the list. Justin Herbert, Herbert Gerbert, 2020 Donruss base, pop count of only 540. 10 sales on the week, down about 7%. Let's pull up his chart. By the way, this Market Movers tool, this data tool I have here, I'll put a link for it in the description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month of your first year. In the modern sports card world, you need to have a data tool. I say it every video, and I will continue to say it every video because it is true. Justin Herbert, only pop count of only 540. I expect that number to rise as PSA kicks some of these back eventually. Because I know I have at least 2 in with PSA, but God knows when I'll get them back. I won't get them back before the football season. I swear to God, I might not get him back till next year. And I sent him in last year. So I don't know. This card started the week at 200, ended the week at 185. High sale of 420. We're not going to count that one. That's ludicrous. Let's go back 180 days. This card's been sliding. Looks like it got up to its high of around 465 in March. Let's go to 30 days. Looks pretty flat. I'd say that's a good support level. It's football buying season. I'm going to have a lot of buys on the football chart. I just am. Every football chart we do in the off season, most of the off season is going to, not every, but a lot of them are going to be buys for me. 180. What was that last sale? Yeah, I guess that's about right. Shit. All right. Actually, that's a pretty good deal, actually. Oh, that's not graded. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. 199 or best offer. I really like this one, so I'll put a link in the description for this card because I'm a buy. I see no reason why this card isn't 300, 350 plus by the time the season actually kicks in. Like, well, it's already July. Why isn't it moving? Because this stuff moves fast. Like, it moves when it decides to move, which will be when we actually get like into the grind of the football, probably preseason. Because that's usually when it happens. Actually, that's basically always when it happens. But July can be a pretty hot and heavy month too, so watch out. This could be your last chance to get these cards. I'm serious. I already stocked up on football cards. I bought so many damn football cards in the off season. But I bought them in like February. A lot of them in like January, February, and I've just been holding on to them because I know in maybe this month, but definitely August, they'll go up. And they will be going for significantly more than I paid for them. And that's what me and the society have been loading up on. Aaron Rodgers next on the list, number 8. 2005 tops, number 431 base. Pop count of 1966. 10 sales on the week. So only about 0.5% sales volume. Looks like it's up about 1.3%. So probably rode pretty sideways, which would be standard for right now. I don't have any major 4th of July plans. They're not even doing fireworks here in Seattle, which bums me out. That's two or three straight years of no 4th of July fireworks. I think it's 2 straight years. God, it sucks. 7:35, start the week, 8:15 to end the week. I just love fireworks, man. I love fireworks. Like I think I like them more than your average person. I don't necessarily shoot a ton of them. They're fun to shoot, but every time I go to the fireworks stand, I'm always like, it's how much? Like, I don't want to pay that much to like just watch something explode for 2 seconds. But I love to watch fireworks. I love it. I love big fireworks shows. So, crap. Aaron Rodgers, is he going to play again? I don't know. I think he does, but I'm staying away from Aaron Rodgers. I'd be holding this card. No hurry to sell it because he's an all-timer. Number 7 on the list? Lamar Jackson, 2018 Donruss base. Pop count of 3180. 12 sales on the week, up almost 3%. If you're still watching, please hit that like button, fellas and gals. Let's pull up this chart here. Come on, man. I bought several of these in the offseason, 138. Latest sale, 139. This card seems to have definitely hit its bottom to me. Funny enough, this is roughly where I bought them for even a little bit less than this back in January, February. More February because he was actually in the playoffs. And it was a little less than this. And then it went up to like 200 and then it came back down. Because they rose up too damn fast. And I expect that rise to definitely happen again in August. Maybe end of July. So I'm just waiting for this to get back to 200 plus, and then I'm going to sell it. But I see no reason why this isn't a $200, $250 plus card. I'm a buy. Lamar Jackson. For shizzle. My bizzle? Mizzle? Should I stop? I think so. Hard to find it for that price, though, so I'm not going to include a link in the description of that because I want to get it for 140 or less. Even though I'm a buy on it, I'm buying it at 140 or less. Next on the list, Kyler Murray, 2019 Donruss base, pop count of 33.21, 13 sales on the week, down 15%, it says. You know, here it is saying, end of the week at 118. Let's pull up this chart. Well, and then we're going to go to eBay, and you're going to see there's none available for these prices that people are somehow getting them at. They're never available at these prices. Watch, today, I will, because it's 4th of July, maybe no one's paying attention. 109, 92, 118. Who's getting this card at 100? Nobody. Let's go to eBay. No one's getting this card at that price. Lowest first. Buy it now. Lowest one I see is 148. This is the way it is every single time. I don't know how these snipes happen, but this card, I never see it go for anywhere. He goes for about the same as Lamar Jackson. About the same as Baker. And it's just like, no one is getting. This card is not, no one, all these sales here show this. But I never, ever see one for anywhere near these prices. So, I'd be a buy. I'm a buy, but the data just messes with me. Like, I don't want to pay 148. I would pay 130 for this card. Like, just like maybe 140. Just like the Lamar Jackson. But I'm not going to include that as a buy because I don't see any there for you to buy right now, even though I am a buy on this card overall, but at the right price. Next on the list, Baker Mayfield. 2018 Donruss base, pop count of 2095, 15 sales on the week, so that's a little bit better sales volume, up 47%. We'll see. There might be a little bit of a shill bid going on here in this data. Let's take a look-see look. Leave a comment below. What are you doing for the 4th of July? Do you have fireworks in your area? 135, 181, 172 to end the week. In what world is Kyler Murray going for less than Baker Mayfield? You know what I mean? Who had a better year last year? I mean, Baker Mayfield made the playoffs, but the Cleveland Browns made the playoffs. Statistically, fun to watch-wise, Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray and Josh Allen were probably, maybe Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes, and Josh Allen were the funnest players to watch last year. Let's pull this back 30 days. Just kind of been ticking up. Baker's just getting more love than a lot of these other quarterbacks. I'm going to go to eBay real quick. Because this is actually going for 180. See, there's one for 140 right there. That's what I'm saying. Like, Kyler, Baker, and Lamar are all going for about the same damn price. I don't know, man. So on that card, I'd be a buy at probably 140 or less. Daniel Jones, 2019 Prizm base, pop count of 2159, 15 sales on the week. Let's pull up his chart. So, getting closer to 1% sales volume. Let me eat a chip real quick. People say that are around me when I eat, it sounds like I'm chewing rocks. I'm one of those people. I don't know how. It's just how I chew. I don't understand how I make more noise than your average person. I don't get it. Granted, I'm eating a chip. Kettle brand salt and pepper. My favorite chip. The ruffled one. Favorite chip. 167 to start the week. 158 to end the week. They got Saquon Barkley's coming back. They signed Kenny Golladay. A lot of good things for Daniel Jones going on. He's just not my top buy. I think his cards will definitely go up. He's just not my top buy. I'd rather buy Baker. I'd rather buy Kyler. I'd rather buy Lamar. I'd rather buy Josh Allen. I'd rather buy Mahomes. Next on the list, Kyler Murray, 2019 Prizm base, pop count of 2204, 16 sales on the week. Down about 7.5%, so the charts tell me. Again, link for this in the description with the discount code. You need a data tool, guys. and gals. You need a data tool. You really do. Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray. $396 to start the week, $370 to end the week. So this card's kind of floating around $375, $400. Pull back 30 Dias, Habla Espanol. Not really. That's about all I got. $460. I guess slightly sliding. I expect this card to see quite a jump. Quite a jump very soon. So let's go to eBay real quick, because if it's under $400, I'm going to buy. See, I mean, look, there's an auction going on there with 5.5 hours left. It's already at $345. I mean, you got to miss the boat. If you don't, I mean, this is it. You're down to the wire. If you haven't bought your football cards yet, you're going to miss the boat. Gonna miss the boat. $425. $425. I'm gonna include a link just because of that auction going on. I'm gonna include a link to this in the description because the auction's going on. You could probably snipe something. Next on the list, Justin Herbert, 2020 Mosaic, pop count of 753, 16 sales on the week, down about 35%, it says. Interesting. I wonder what happened there. We'll have to look at the chart to find out. Let's get done giving the dog a bath. He always hates that. I don't necessarily love it, but he's the type of dog that just like, he rubs on every goddamn bush. Anytime that he's a professional piss finder. Like, if a dog pissed on something, he will find, I guarantee if he's going to smell something, there's piss there. So he's nasty. He's nasty. So he needs a bath because I can't even imagine what is getting on my hands when I pet him. $315, start the week. $205 to end the week. Did Justin Herbert lose his penis? What happened here? Let's pull this back 30 days. Why this card? Well, maybe that was more the real value, $250. $250 is probably about the real value on this. I like the trend overall going up, you can see. I'm big buying Justin Herbert this offseason. I think the hype is, I think he's really good. And I think there's going to be a significant amount of hype on him. Straight up. And pop counts are low. Oh, no. 300, a little high. I'm going to keep that one out of the description. Even though I'm buy on it, I just don't see any at a price that I think is good for y'all. And is this number one? Yep, number one on the list is also Justin Herbert. So he's number 1 and 2. 2020 Prizm base, pop count of 1411. 18 sales on the week, down 5.5%. Let's pull up the chart. By the way, if you want to get better at reading charts, check out the Delta Factor. I put a link for it in the description. It's a course I put together to show you how to read charts better. You can find undervalued sports cards. You get a couple bonuses with it, too. You get a free month of the Sports Cards Society and a whole year's access to the Discord. Gosh, I didn't even mention that. If you join the Sports Card Society, you get access to the Discord, which is one of the best Discords in sports card investing, I think, because people in it pay to be there. They're so much more serious. They're so much more helpful. It's just an excellent community. Here's this Justin Herbert here. Good card, good base card. Pop count's not crazy. 538 to start the week. 525 to end the week. I think this card's like 500, 525 is probably about where it's at. Let's go to eBay real quick. So if we can see one for like 525 or less, I'd be a buy on that. But nah. AKA bin price. 600. No, I'm not going to put a link in the description for that because I want it for 525 or less. But I can see this card being 8, 9, even $1,000 by the time the season rolls around, which is coming up. You just don't have much more time. If you haven't gotten your football cards, that window is shutting. In my opinion, that window is absolutely shutting. Not financial advice. Do your research. Make your own decisions. But to me, that window's closing. And this is what you got. And these are really mostly the guys like Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Justin Herbert, even Daniel Jones, and I would also say Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, if you've heard of those guys before. Who else would I say? I think Tua is underrated. I sent in a Tua field level. I got it for $25 a while ago. Field level. Sent it into SGC, got it back within 30 days. Came back at 10. Whew, excited about that. I think, too, is just people are too, kind of like Vlad Guerrero and Shohei Ohtani. Me and the society were buying them up in groves in like January, February, because I was like, people are sleeping on these guys way too hard. They have way dismissed them way too much. So they're just way undervalued. Now, I didn't know they were going to have the season they're having, but I knew that I thought high probability that they do better than what people think they're going to do. I think people are just being way too dismissive. I think people are way too dismissive on Tua, not to the degree that I felt Shohei Ohtani or even Vlad. Closer to Vlad, but I just think Tua's got a lot of talent, and I think he's not had a fair run yet. Like I'm not dismissing him at all. I think he's a really undervalued player to get right now. So that's what I got for you there. Links for everything in the description. Hit the like button, hit the sub button. Help me get to 5,000 subscribers. Definitely hit that like button. Links to everything in the description. Oh, including SportsCardSwag.com. Get yourself a sports card t-shirt. There's a discount code there too. Happy 4th of July. Leave a comment. Let me know if your area is having fireworks or what you're doing firework-wise, because I'm a firework junkie, man. I'm not junkie. I just really, really like them. I think they're beautiful. There's just something that, like, inside of me is like, yeah, that's awesome. I love that, especially the big ones. All right, happy 4th, everybody. Stay free. Stay classy. You're awesome. I'll see you beautiful people tomorrow.